Welcome everyone to the Tactical Tavern. I'm your host Tomas Alas, and in this video we are reviewing one of Benchmade's most popular knives, the Bug Out. Now for the longest time I've held off on buying one because when I picked it up it just felt really cheap in the hand. However, my friends at Blade HQ knew me quite well and they sent us the aluminum version that has a little bit more heft to it. We're going to find out exactly what this knife has to offer to help you decide if it's right for your everyday carry, outdoor adventure, or next tactical mission. And if you're interested in seeing my first impressions and that mystery unboxing video, I'll go ahead and make sure to link that down below. With that being said, let's cut into it. The aluminum Benchmade Bug Out features an overall length of 7.46 inches. It features a blade length of 3.25 inches in a drop point style comprised of Bowler M390. Now that is an improvement over the standard S30V version, so you do get some high performance steel. Opening this blade is done via the stepped thumb studs that are marked red here, and I do like that contrast. We also have it locking into place with the famous axis or crossbar lock, and I really like how smooth this was out of the box, and even as I worked it in, got even more fidget friendly. The handles on this are milled aluminum, and it reminds me of like the Wilson combat pattern. You have a lot of texture in here, but yet they're not going to shred your pockets. Speaking about pockets, carrying this knife around is done via the deep carry pocket clip, but I love how small it is, honestly. It stays out of the way and it doesn't look like you're carrying a knife around. Towards the back end, we have a lanyard hole here and a red little pin there for some added contrast. So this knife certainly checks the look box department, but how does it perform? Well, first off, the handle is very comfortable. I put this into the hands of many different people who had really large hands to even really small hands, and everyone was able to get a comfortable grip on here. Not only is it great in standard utility grip, but even in the ripcord, paracord, pical, no matter how you grip this thing, it's gonna just kind of melt into your hand and also disappears in your pocket. Even some people who weren't entirely familiar with everyday carry knives or how they operated were easily able to figure out that access lock, and I also love that it's left-handed. So this is actually a really great left-handed knife. If you are blessed with being left-handed, you can use that access lock and left-handed pocket clip, and it makes a great EDC blade. Right out of the box, this knife was sharp. However, the edge was quite rough. I was really surprised to see such a large burr coming over on the other edge of this. However, I will say that I would much rather prefer a toothier edge out of the box where I could either strap up than an over polished edge that you have to kind of regrind. For everyday carry, this blade is super thin stock, so it melts through plastics and letters and cardboards and is very easy to use. For outdoor adventures, you can certainly do some carving tasks, although it kind of starts to bite into the hand just a little bit for those harder EDC tasks or maybe wood carving, but not bad at all. I also like it because it's pretty much stainless, so you can hike around with it no problem and not worry about it oxidizing or rusting. Looking at this in a tactical setting, of course you could do some last ditch use with it, but I would say this is definitely geared more towards everyday carry and outdoor adventure. That being said, it also makes a great backup blade, and if you wanted a faster deployment, switch out that thumb stud for a snaggletooth wave mod and it'll come out in under a second. I have to say, Blade HQ, you guys got me. I do really love this aluminum scaled version. It feels like a good knife. It's not overly hefty. It has a great balance, and I really love how sharp it can take an edge with that M390. If you are into ultra lightweight knives, backpacking and hiking, you'd probably really enjoy the standard Bug Out version because it's even lighter than this aluminum scale version. As it sits right now, this weighs just 2.5 ounces. I have to admit, I would recommend this to just about anyone for everyday carry and those outdoor adventure situations. As a tactical knife, not so much. I'd recommend you pair it with that Sock P dagger. However, it is quite capable and pretty good at hard use capabilities. Now, at the time of this review, you can find this blade on sale at Blade HQ for $272. However, this is the higher end premium model. The original version is around $162 with the plastic handle. To me, the Bug Out is a knife that just seems pretty perfect. I mean, anyone that puts their hands on it has fallen in love with it, and I see why it is their best seller. Do me a favor and let me know what are your thoughts on the Benchmade Bug Out in the comment section down below, and what other gear would you love to see reviewed here on the channel. If you enjoyed this video or you found it helpful in any way, please make sure to drop a like, share, and subscribe, as it greatly helps grow the channel. And while you're there, make sure to follow us on Instagram at Tactical Tavern so you won't miss updates on gear giveaways and fun behind the scenes content. With that being said, my name is Tomas Alas. Thank you again for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. And remember, be prepared, be practical, stay tactical.